Welcome back again, guys. Today, I've kind of been dreading this video a little bit. I'll be real with you all. But today I'm going to be doing the SKOLL and HATI, or at least my attempt at SKOLL and HATI. So, I've given you guys a holy relic list. We've done through the bird, we've done through the deer, and I've looked all good, right? Like I've smashed through it. I haven't really had a problem. My health has been fine, and I'm going to show you my struggles with the SKOLL and HATI, with the dogs, right? So it took me a while to build up my teams for the bird and the deer, and look, honestly, usually I would say I'm basically there, because everyone's got at least basically UR gear, right? I need to sort that out. Everyone's got basically UR gear, all the associations basically have UR gear. Like, usually I'd be like, okay, I'm good, I can do this, boss. But this guy kind of sucks, guys, I'll be real with you. I'm trying to the most free-to-play friendly team I can, which is the King team with Brawl of Arn, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that in a second, and I'll show you why this is the team. There is another team that, depending on how long this video goes for and how quickly I die, I'll show you guys that I've found a somewhat success from. But basically, in short, this is the team. So, so you have Freya on the far left with Tamil Link, because the dogs always attack the guy on the far left, right? If everyone's got full HP. Thonar, because this is her thing, right? This is what she's built for. King for a shield, and then this Brawler Barn. Now, the strategy here, guys, is basically you want to proc his unique. His unique works on the dogs. So the idea is basically use King's shield to give yourself a shield and have this guy's defense so high that he doesn't take damage and he gets that attack, right? So as you can see, I've got, full defense gear on him, kind of like you would on Blue Tamil, and then the middle has resistance rolls, basically to try and tank damage. So I'll show you what I mean when we get in game. Just quickly as well, I do have the freeze card set, right, which is important later on. Look, I've got everything kind of maxed, 5-star UR, like everyone's level 100 fully super awakened. Like 257 is respectable enough. It's not laughable, right? At least I like to think so. All my other teams were only like 260, 270. So, but again, it just sucks, guys. Just struggle. First floor I can kind of do, as long as RNG doesn't completely stuff me up. But as soon as I get past that, I don't do enough damage. It's very upsetting. So let's do it. Like I said, I'll show you what I do and how I do the team. So first thing I want to do is basically proc her passive, right? And what that means is I need to do 3 lots of damage, 3 attacks, and then we'll increase our attack related stats, and then I King Shield, right? So what I'll do is I will just throw these cards away, and then I will use it for a King Shield. So I'm keeping the cleave card, and then I want these two, because these at level 2 are stance removal, and you need it for the black dog who will stance up, right? So there you go, got all my attack related stats increase, and now we did 132 damage, and we've got a shield. So the idea is Barn over here does not take damage, right? So he goes after Freya, and then he'll AoE. But you'll see, like, the difference, right, is he just tanks it so much harder because of all his defense and resistance rolls. So, Barn didn't take damage, so now we have the attack lower, right? And basically we want to stack this for as much as we can. So we're going to level 2, we're going to... I'll just attack with that, because then I've got a stance removal for next turn, and then that, and then I will... Yeah, cool. So, shield again, right? You pretty much always want to shield, because then Barn doesn't take damage. Alright. And then... Perfect, okay. Cool, so now they'll attack again. Barn shouldn't take damage here. Oh, level 3, what about that? Alright, Barn shouldn't take damage, and then there's the attack related stats. Impatience already on him. right? So I actually got to a point where on the final phase I didn't have a King Shield, but because his attack was so low and Barnes' resistance was so high, he didn't take any damage. He patienced like without a shield, which is kind of wild. Alright, let's just do this, and then we'll do that. So like Freya, King all have maxed out cosmetics, right? Free to play. I have like 14% rolls on attack here for King to try and increase his shield. So like I said, I can kind of get through the first floor not too bad. It does take a lot longer, as you guys can see, than my other runs, my other bosses, just because the whole idea is like, this isn't a super high DPS team. It's literally just a tanky team, right? It's designed to just keep proccing passives. So let's have a quick look. Right, so he's down to 11k. He's had minus 9k HP. So I should be able to kill here. Actually, let me just in case we'll finish it off. We should be good here, I think. Yeah, sweet. So phase 1 done. Right, basically the whole idea is he attacks you. Every now and then the dog that's not attacking pops up a stance. You need to get rid of the stance, otherwise his damage becomes crazy high. Alright, let's just... What is going on? What is all these cards? Alright, let's just use it. I'm trying, if I can, to save... No, I need that for a stance. Whatever. I'm trying to save King's ult for final phase, where both the dogs are up, and you want to kill them at the same time, if I can. That's kind of the idea there. And then I'll probably use Freya's ult here just to push through this part real quick. So many King cards. I probably got it ulted and then just used King cards and got it back by the time we're there. Yes. All right. Well, should we? Yeah, I'll just stuff it. I'll ult. All right. And then I'm gonna leave it like that because I think that should kill. 600k. So I don't have 6 out of 6 of any of these. Yeah, good, we're sweet. Alright, I don't have 6 out of 6 out of any of these guys, right? Like my King's 4 out of 6, my Freya's 2 out of 6, 1 out of 6 for Thonan, I think 1 out of 6 for Barn, right? So like, oh, attack related stats decrease. That's a bit upsetting. So I'm actually going to focus this guy first, because he does have a higher damage cap. So I think it's 30% on the white dog and 35% on the black dog. The white dog does taunt up, so then I have to attack him, and I just don't trust myself to be able to wipe them all in one. So yeah. So like, again, like this is the strategy, right? Like it's semi free to play friendly, but basically you just try and King Shield as much as you can, end up patiencing the team, and then his attack related stats just get lowered. Right, and you just patience. So this first floor is kind of like you basically just get rid of the stance on the little dog and try and patience as much as you can. So I'm going to do that, then I'm going to do that. All the King cards, fam. I got so many King cards. I suppose that's kind of good. So now we're doing a decent chunk of damage. Get rid of his ult gauge, so that's nice. Oh, from Barn. Sounds interesting. So yeah, and basically the idea with this final part here, right, is we need to kill the dogs at the same time. Because otherwise, if you don't by the next turn, like as soon as you kill one dog, they get a massive stat buff, and then at the start of the turn, if you don't kill the second dog, he full heals. He or she full heals, right, which is incredibly frustrating. Okay, cool. So as you can see, we have got a taunt now. So what I'm thinking I might do... So I just... How's this going to work? Let's have a look. I have to... Oh, Oh, I might do too much damage. Yep, do too much damage. Okay, pause. We'll be back in a second. Sorry guys, gotta restart because I've killed the boss. So let's load this back up. So again, like that's another, every boss I suppose has to have an annoying mechanic. So that's the dogs for this floor. So let's get stuck back in, and you guys will be able to see again shortly. Bear with me. Can't have you guys sneaking all my login info, which I'm sure none of you will do because you know, you don't actually care that much about a 4.6 mil box CC free-to-play account, but hey, you know, you can never be too careful. So let's do that, and I guess we just move, and that should give us a good enough shield at least. Should I have just king carded all the way in? Oh, am I going to kill here again? Okay, we'll be back in a second again. Okay, so as you guys probably saw, I'm just going to keep king carding until we clear it, and then we'll be back in a sec. Okay, so again, painful part of the boss, right? Make sure you double kill them both at the same time. I think I'm just going to, yeah, we'll just use the light king cards here. But you get the idea of this team, right, and kind of what we should be doing. We basically need to kill them both at the same time. Alright. Okay. Let's go 1. Let's go 2. Let's go 3, and then hopefully this should do it. Just gonna do bug roll damage. Oh, I have to reset this again, aren't I? Probably. Oh, maybe not. Hopefully not. Oh, surely we should be fine here. Surely. Come on, King. Oh, okay. And we'll be back again. So, love dogs, as you can tell. Doesn't annoy me or tilt me at all. Far out. Okay. Give me one sec, guys. Sorry. So, at this point, like, we're 12, 13 minutes into the video, and, you know, usually I'm... stop doing that. Usually I'm floor 3 of the other bosses, right? So I don't... It's just not worth it yet for me to be spending this much time on it. Like, I'm gonna try and get the Holy Relic. Okay, what way around do I want to do this? Let's do it this way, maybe. Let's try this. It just doesn't make sense for me to doing it because it just takes so long, and like I still have other Holy Relics to get, so I don't really... Oh, I think this is the right one, right? Like there's always a combination that you need to do. There we go, so we've done it. Far out. Alright, on to the next floor. This is pretty much where we tap out on the account, because we do the next part, we do the next floor, and as you guys can see, his defenses, like, they just go through the roof. Like, it's crazy. So I kind of have to get lucky with card RNG here, so I'll show you guys what I mean. It's just, yeah. Let's do this. Okay, so again, he just becomes so tanky, and it becomes incredibly depressing. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get... I'm going to have to waste one of my stance cards because... or waste a king card. So this is always a problem I have, because this card and this card don't do enough damage to give me the passive for Thonar, right? So this is my frustration. So we're just going to do this because I know this does enough damage, and I'm going to hope that this does enough. So pathetic damage, right? Like, this is literally just to get the passive started. Like, even Freya's cleave card, which I don't know if you guys saw on the Dio, it did like 800k. That did like 40k here, right? So I mean, that was only 87k. So I don't even know this is going to be a strong enough shield. So okay, so I got lucky with the Suns card, which is good. But what I'm probably going to have to do, okay, so if as long as he doesn't attack Barn, I'm okay here, I think. Okay, I'm good. Okay, we might be lucky here. So I'm going to try and... what do we do here? I think I'm going to do this to make sure his attack does definitely lower again. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, then I'm going to move it, and then I'm going to use it so I get King's ult, so I know I'm going to get a King card next turn. And then I'm just going to Freya card in, I think is the plan. Okay, so again, it's only 136k on a silver power strike. This is what is just not it, team. It's not it. Okay, so hopefully Barn should be okay here. And I'm gonna have to. That's okay. Freya can tank that. I'm gonna stance up, but I've got a thing. Okay, that's okay. So we get rid of that. We do that, and then I don't even know if this is gonna do enough damage. Like, let's do that, and then let's try and get rid of this ult gauge, because otherwise I think I'm dead here. Stance gone. Ult in. Big shield, which is nice. Decent damage. Yes, okay, so we did enough to take off ultimate gauge. We might actually be onto a bit of a lucky run here, team. I just need a... I got a King card? Okay, let's see if we can... Okay, attack Barn, it's not going to do anything. Okay, yeah, because I got such a good shield. Okay, let's try this again. So, but the trouble is he's got ult now. He's got ult again. So, I'm going to do Power Strike, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to merge. This is probably where I'm tapping. Yeah, 44k. See, like, what is that for a shield? And again, like, I know this is supposed to be the hardest boss in the game. Like, I get that, right? But like, I'm just going to get one tapped here, I think. And I know it's supposed to, you're supposed to have everything maxed out before you do this, but like, I'm doing the strat, team, and oh, Barn didn't. Are we gonna be okay? Oh, but I don't have a stance card. Okay. See, now this is the problem, right? Because the stance, what does it do? Takes 50% of it. Like, okay, so it decreases damage by a massive amount. Takes half the damage, and then we also get a damage reduction. So I'm not going to be able to do anything here because I don't have a stance. So I think this is where we lose, right? So like if the card RNG had come in, we might have been okay. But like I'm halfway through. Okay, woo, 30k. I'm halfway through the first patience, and I'm just going to use the ult for the sake of 80k, right? So still no stance card. Oh, yeah, no, still no stance card. So, there's no way he leaves me alone, right? Oh my god, a patience. Okay. So, I mean, like, this is just getting ridiculous at this point. Like, I just can't. I can barely survive. Okay. I'm gonna do that. And then we're just going to... Let's push Freya ult as fast as we can. So this is the thing, like, I 50k, huge. Like, I struggle with the dogs, right, as you guys can clearly tell. And look, it's obviously a lot nicer and a lot better to give you guys videos where I just run through it and I show you my favorite team, and you know, I show you how good I am at the game and all that kind of stuff. But like, this is just me being, oh, stop it. This is just me being, you know, open with you guys and upfront, and you know, this is me trying to do the dogs, right? And as a free-to-play hero, free-to-play account. All right, so I actually 6k. We're actually kind of onto something here, maybe. Let's get rid of the stance. And we'll use King's Ult for another good shield. This is going to be a long phase, I'm sorry guys, like we might get there, but we might not. And honestly, I haven't really researched past the first floor, so I'm just going to go into this presuming that I need to do the same thing as last time with the dogs, but I think when you get to the final phase, I just basically need to kill the black dog as fast as possible. Okay, so this is where we could be in trouble, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that, and that. And I'm hoping... 15k, huge. I'm hoping this is going to kill, actually. Oh, it should do. It should do. Yes! But now I don't have a king card. So I may have stuffed myself. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. We've got some king cards. Okay, good. So we're going to do this. This. Guys, this is honestly probably the best run I've ever had on dogs. So apologies, this video is going to be a bit longer. But we might actually be onto it. Be onto something. Oh, go team. Alright, we've got this. I think I've just got to get lucky, I think, to make sure that... Okay. Okay, so we've all got debuffs, so if I use this... Do I want to use that just yet? Yeah, okay, let's just... No, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to hope this kills. If it doesn't, that's... Oh, yes, it should do. But now if I stuck myself for the final... Oh, I probably wasted the ult here. Oh well, I'm not. I'm just starting again, I can't be bothered. I feel like that's not a good passive. What is that passive? Deals 40% additional damage when a hero attacks an enemy with a lower attack. Oh, that's gonna hurt so much. Okay. Oh, but wait a minute. Their attack should be super low. 3k, 4k. So no, that might actually be okay. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to kill the black dog first. And I'm going to try and... I've got to push King Ult actually here. Because I don't want him frozen. Because he's my shield, right? And I need to keep that attack low. Otherwise, I am in a lot of trouble. That's fine. Good, he froze him again. Okay. Patience on my king. Good. I don't care if Barn keeps getting frozen, just as long as it's pretty much not king. Because otherwise, I will be in a bit of problems. Okay, so we'll move that. Do we just... Yeah, we do that just to make sure, I think. And do I push? No, we won't push Freya ult, because I want to at least do some sort of damage, because I... Oh, he just paid... Oh, okay, so I'm in trouble here now, I think. Why did he do so little? Okay. So now my problem is, if Barn gets damaged, we're in trouble here. Oh! Come on, don't. Okay. We're okay. Guys, this is so stressful, I don't think you understand. I'm going to... Am I going to ult? Yeah, let's ult. I feel like that might be a bad idea, but we are going to find out. And I'm going to try and kill this black dog as quickly as I can so I don't get frozen anymore. Oh, that black dog just got resurrection. See, this is my problem. I don't know what this floor does. I'm going to have to check that out when I can next. I think if he's if he survives an ult, he he gets resurrection. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, that's a lot of ultimates. Is that a grey buff that I've just given him? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Increase the number. Oh, it doesn't say it. Interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna try and do this, and I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and this. So now he's no longer immune. No, he's no longer. Oh, he patienced. Okay, this is gonna hurt potentially, fam. Let's see. Surely this does. Okay, so at least we got one ultimate out. Oh, I should have shielded first, and then I got the extra additional damage. Clearly nervous team. I haven't got this far before, as you guys can tell. Okay, yeah, so I think that's game over now, because they got the damage off, and now they're going to do additional 40% damage. Yeah, this is just going to hurt a heck of a lot. And he's got ult. Okay, well, I mean, we'll finish off here, but I think that's me dead. So this is the thing, it's such a glass cannon team, right? Like, and I think I would have been okay if I hadn't. Okay, so if they survive ultimates, it looks like they get a 30% revive. So that's on me, right? Like, I should have researched that. Again, I've just kind of, there we go. Oh, okay, goodbye. Yep. So that's the dogs, guys. I'm gonna, honestly, I didn't think I'd make it that far, so that's an improvement. We're almost flew through floor 2. And now we know not to ult them, unless you know you're gonna kill them, because they're gonna revive otherwise. So I hope you enjoyed that. Something a little bit kind of less I'm sure of, but it was a lot of fun. So again, if you enjoyed it, let me know if you guys have any thoughts or comments or any help. Like I said, this is still semi new to me, the dogs. I've only just kind of started building a team properly for it, so I'd love to hear what you guys think. But thanks for sticking around for the longer video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.